Welcome guys, my name is Ansh. Welcome to TechXD, and today I'll tell you how you can enable RDP in your Windows 10 home and you can get it for free. You can get one for free for yourself. It is absolutely free. Diwali is coming, so I'm giving it for free to everyone. Actually not, I'm not. So let let's leave these lame jokes behind and move on to the video. So the first thing you need to do is enable Windows first. So the first thing you need to do is enable RDP in your PC. For that you need to click on this Windows icon, click on settings and click on system and then click on remote desktop. So people who use Windows 10 Pro will get an option to enable Windows this RDP, and people who don't use Windows 10 Pro, don't worry guys, I am also with you. I also come under your category, so I have a separate way for that. People who don't have that, don't worry. And yeah, so you need to download a file, this RDP wrap. The link will be in the description where they can download it and install and click on update and RDP config, all that thing you need to do, and after that you will get RDP enabled in your Windows 10 home. I'll show it to you afterwards, not right now, but till then I'll just show you what are things I need to do is play. So the you need to click on Google Cloud Console. Yeah, after this you need to click on Google Cloud Console. So people who want it for 1 year, something like that, they can use this free trial website where you can get a trial, get started for free. So what you need to do over here is, yeah, wait, it is loading. Yeah. So just click, I have read the agreement and etc etc. Actually, I don't even read it and I don't want to read it, but you'll get a big fat list of rules वगैरह वगैरह in that, so just skip it. So here is some information about this. Leave that, leave it. And guys, this is a spam address, so don't think I do live here and you'll go there and ask for me. Actually right now I'm not so popular, so you actually won't get anyone over there and no one will even go there. So you need to click start my free trial. You need to add a payment method where they will deduct 2 rupees from your account and which will be given back to you within 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, yeah. You need to click free trial and your RDP, this your Google Cloud Console account will be created. So you'll get a $300 credit for free, which you can spend however you want to. So basically it completely depends on what you use in RDP, how the specs you use, how much specs you use in your RDP. Like if you use 15 GB RAM and a high processor, your credits will get over soon and then you will have to pay for it, but till then you don't need to worry. So I'll show you a free one, and guys, that is a temporary one, and guys, that is a that is a temporary one, and you will only get it for about 1.5 hour, I think so. Yeah, you will get it for 1.5 hour, not more than that, for people who want to do a temporary work. So you can see I have logged in my account. I have a monthly subscription over here, and I have a monthly subscription. Yeah, I'll tell you how you can get a monthly subscription. I aim 100 likes for this video. In the next video I'll tell how you can get quick labs for free. So over here you need to search for this, creating instance with multiple network interface. So right now it is in progress. I'll just end the lab and I'll show you from the beginning. Cancel. Yeah, so here we are. I need to search for create or a see it. Yeah, so we'll search for create. So there are a lot of things over here. Create network. Click on create instance, create network instance with multiple network interface. So you need to click on start lab. I'll use my subscription. I won't use my credits because I really have very less. So I'll tell you how you can get subscription. Don't worry about that. Just follow me. Whoever have the subscription, follow me. Use subscription, and after you click on use subscription, the lab will be started. Till then, we will open Google Cloud Console. Yeah, Google Cloud Console, and yeah, right now here we are. You'll get a username and a password which through which you need to log into your Google Console. Yeah, I don't want to use my account because I don't have this paid subscription for this Google Cloud RDP and etc. So I'll just click on this. I'll log in through this ID. I'll copy the password which is given to me over here. I'll paste it and click on next. So as you can see, I have successfully logged into this Google account, and you will get, and this account will be deleted after 2 hours. You will not get it for more than 2 hours. So guys, don't even think that you are getting it for free for many years and etc. So there are a lot of things over here. So yeah, now we'll move to this. You'll need to switch the account. Just refresh the page and the account will be shown over here. Yeah, I'll switch the account, and after you switch the account, there will be option right over here, go to your account like thing. Yeah, I'll show you right now. It's just taking a bit of time to load. I don't know why my network is so slow. Yeah, click on go to console. So as soon as you click on go to console, a beautiful cute logo will appear in front of you. You need to wait till the loading gets completed. Isn't it cool, guys? Yeah, it looks pretty good. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. And finally, we got this thing opened. I don't know how long it took to open this. Now you need to click on select a project. So again it started loading. Welcome student. I agree and continue. How long will it take to open this Google? Select a project. Now over here the projects will be listed, and the project which is given over here you need to select the exact same one. This Quick Labs GCP 02, yeah, this was the one. I have selected this. Now the main part comes over here. You need to click on this compute engine. Yeah, right over here you need to click on the topmost thing, VM instances. As soon as you click over here, a beautiful page will open in front of you where you can create your very own RDP for free. Yeah, create, import, or take a quick start. Guys, I would recommend you to create instead of taking a quick start. Why are you wasting your time? I don't know. And taking a quick start guide, whatever it is. So again it started loading. What happened with the network? I don't know. Let me hit this router for a while. Start working. Okay, now it is working properly. Yeah, keep this location default, because if you really want to change it you can, so but I don't recommend you to change if you don't know anything about it. But this is but you can change. Like I will choose Mumbai, South Asia B. I just choose it randomly. It is not that this is really good or something. Yeah, the main thing comes over here. This is the main thing. One CPU and 3.75 GB memory, which almost equals to 4 GB RAM. 4 GB RAM and one CPU. This, if you use this, your the account which you created using your CC credit card, it will last for about 1 year. If you'll use this, your RDP will last for 1 year. And you can see over here how much is it going to take if you use this. And I'll just choose the 8 GB RAM one, and if you're using it for 1.5 hour, that even you are getting it for free, I'll choose the 15 GB one. So now you need to change here the this thing, operating system. I'll choose Windows over here. I know guys the video is a bit long, you can just skip forward and move the video. I don't know why is it taking so long. Because of my network it is going so slowly, otherwise I would have done it in a very fast way. Select Windows Server 2019 database, and don't increase this size of the SSD whatever and whatsoever. Yeah, click on this allow HTTP traffic, HTTPS traffic, and click on create. Everything is fine, click on create. And guys, uh yeah, nothing. You need to wait at least 1 minute for this RDP to be created. Sometimes it may be created in less than 1 minute, or the maximum time it will take is 1 minute. So as soon as the RDP is created, I don't know why it happened. Okay, so guys, the Mumbai server in the Mumbai does not have that much resource. That means we need to select some other one. Like everything keep it same. I'll just change this. Okay, it got changed by default, and this also. So click on Windows Server, again scroll to the bottom, select, click allow, create. So it is very simple if you do it very frequently, but sometimes it may take a while to load. So now I think the RDP will be created. Oh, I think I have selected the 4 GB one. Actually, it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter right now. See, you'll get a green tick. The instance is running. Now you need to click the most important thing right now, guys. Don't skip this part. This is very important. Set Windows password. So here is the username part. You can change the username if you want to, or I recommend you keep it default and set. Just keep it default right now, but as soon as you get a habit of using RDP, you can change it. Now you need to set it. Yeah. So guys, you will get a password over here which you need to keep it safely. It will only be shown to you for one time. After that, they will not show you the password, and you will need to delete your RDP, and the data will be lost if you forget your password. It cannot be reset. So just wait for a while. Create a text file till then to save our password. Here is the password, guys. Yeah, copy it. I'll open the text file and paste the password and save it. Okay, I've saved the password. Now you can close it. Now, as you can see, click over here, download the RDP file. So the RDP file will be downloaded. Opening instance. Don't ask me again. Connect. Initiating remote connection. So guys, I don't think it will be connected because RDP is not enabled in my PC. They will get a error, big box like error, and it will be written RDP is disabled in your PC. See, like this you will get. That means the RDP is not properly enabled, or you have not installed RDP properly in your PC. This is for the people who use Windows 10 Home, not for those who use Windows 10 Pro. It is very simple for them. They just need to enable it and enter the credentials, and they will be logged in. So just wait, guys, and I'll just enable this for my PC. Just give me 1 minute. So guys, I'll just disable my antivirus because sometimes it will show you that that RDP wrapper file is corrupted, but it isn't. So you can safely use it without any issue. I'll just left click and extract here. Yes to all. So don't worry about it. Just click on install. Click on any key right now. I don't know why is it happening. I need to disable my antivirus, I think, again. This is showing some issue with it. Protection, virus protection. So I'll just disable it. I just entered the password. I just forgot it. I just stored it somewhere, I think. Yeah. I'll just disable this. Turn on after 1 hour. Good. Now we are good to go. I'll just extract it over here again. So right now I'll not face any problem. So I recommend you guys also to disable your antivirus. So just click on install. Yes. Now it will download something. You don't need to worry about it. Just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Downloading INI file, terminating service, starting service. Yeah, done. We are done. RDP check. Now we will run this, whether it is working or not. Connect. So this will help you to find whether your RDP is working or not without going there and creating a instance and using it for checking whether your RDP is working or not. This is a good thing which you can do to just check. Socket connection failed. There might be a reason for it. RDP config. Yes, installed running. Listener state. Okay, RDP WN. Run it. Good, now we will check this thing. Hmm? नहीं. Mhm. Local RDP checker. Socket connection failed. So guys, this was all about today. This was all for today, and guys, I hope to meet you in next. So guys, this was all for today, and I will meet you in the next video where I'll explain how you can enable Windows RDP in Windows 10 Home. So thank you. Bye.